What's up, YouTube? This is Captain Pop here. Happy to report I'm going to be demonstrating a base layout for you. This is an anti-warrior base layout, so just be advised it's not going to prevent like tank rushes or like soldier rushes and whatnot. Thanks for watching my videos so far, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this one as well. I am kind of got a bit of a cold or some sort of virus, so just bear with me. So what we're going to talk about first is going to be the flamethrower tower. Once I select that, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And wow, this is taking some time. Here we go. Okay, so the first tower is the flamethrower tower. It's positioned so that it covers the HQ perfectly. There is a bit of a dead zone to the left of the HQ, and on the other flame tower there is a bit of a dead zone to the right of the HQ, but it generally amounts to about 3/4 coverage of the HQ, so that's really advantageous. Just behind the HQ is where it's kind of a dead zone, but it's not that big of a deal. The next tower we're going to talk about is the boom cannon tower. Boom cannon towers are positioned all around the HQ. I have all 4 of them near the HQ. I find that they take down warriors with one shot, so it's really advantageous to just place them around the HQ. All 4 of them are placed so that there is absolutely no dead zone on the HQ whatsoever, even from behind, even though they're not going to come from behind. So you don't really have to generally worry about that, but it's a bit excessive, and I just made this video in like 5 minutes, so. And that's about it for the cannon towers. The next one's going to be the boom cannon tower. This one's positioned kind of in the middle of the base. It's to prevent tank rushes and whatnot in general. That way it forces them to use energy, so that's good against that, but generally it's going to get nailed by the soldier rushes. But it does cover the HQ really well. There is no dead zone on the HQ, and that's really good. That's going to one-shot warriors as well. Mortar towers are positioned around the base so that it covers the defensive structures more than anything else, but it does have a good coverage on the HQ. There is a bit of a dead zone on the HQ from the mortar towers, but the mortar towers in general are not that strong, so you're really not going to have to rely on them all that much. And they're just positioned all around the base. I don't clump them up because it's kind of pointless to. They're good against like soldier rushers and stuff, but soldiers with medics are going to have a really good time with that. So like I said, this is an anti-warrior base. This is not like anti-soldier rush or anti-bazookas and heavy troop rush. The next building we're going to talk about is the machine gun buildings. These ones are going to be positioned around the HQ as well. I want them to be positioned around the HQ because they're really good. They should be closer to it, but I find that having the cannon towers is more advantageous than having the machine guns. So that's why the machine guns are placed further down in the map as opposed to closer to the HQ, but it does cover the HQ pretty well. They're going to do most of their damage when the actual units come close to the machine gun, because that's where it does the most damage, and then it spreads out further like a shotgun blast. So the next one we're going to talk about is the rocket launcher. This is going to be covering the HQ really well. There's no dead zone. The HQ is not in the dead zone of the rocket launcher tower, so that's really good, and it's going to cover the other defense buildings. Next thing we're going to talk about are the mines. The mines are positioned all around the base. Kind of covers like a quarter of a pizza slice around the base. They are positioned behind buildings, especially sniper towers and statues, because sniper towers seem to cover a lot of the map, and as you can see, it's pretty hard to differentiate a mine from a sniper tower when you're quickly rushing into a map. So just take note, I do select some of the mines behind the building just to showcase where they are, because it is kind of hard to see from this video. But they are just generally positioned so it looks like a quarter pizza slice around the HQ, with the HQ being at the tip of the slice, so to speak. I know it's a weird analogy, but whatever. And I think that's the end of the video, and thanks a lot for watching, and subscribe.